I forgot to put on my cap, and I forgot to do the other thing with my OBS and the other computer. Jesus, I keep forgetting stuff, guys. Welcome in. How is everybody doing? Let me check. Let me check why it doesn't do that all the time by default. Back in the game. Here it is. Welcome in. Let's get some interesting music in the background. You like my background? Yeah. It's actually a screenshot I made myself. It was made in the PTU when the Starlancer Mac was still not actually in the game. So it was only in the PTU, and I loved it so much I wanted to have a screenshot of it. What'd be the plan today? Well, a good question. We have a player in Star Citizen who contacted me while I always try to be as helpful as I can as a guide, and he's currently with me here in the Discord. Say hi. So we're going to do a little bit of mining. He was interested in the industrial gameplay, and it's something that I like to share my knowledge with. So you mean the animated thing? Oh, yeah, that's a cool one too. Sorry, you mean this one? So yeah, we're going to do a little bit of mining, a little bit of teaching as far as my knowledge reaches, and we start with the Prospector. I do have 2 other mining vessels, but this is the one that is mostly in reach for people in game. Sorry, Alicia, go ahead.
That shot in your background looks epic, PTU Flex. So what vibe are we feeling for tunes tonight? Anyone got requests?
I don't really do requests, Alicia, on music, but that'll be fine.
Alright, y'all, buckle up. Mine class is in session. Got questions about rocks or rigs? Hit me with your best shot.
That's fine, take your time. In the meantime, we got Alicia being entertaining in the chat, as always. That view is not from Wallpaper Engine, no. I just, don't tell anybody, but I just randomly took it off the internet. I can show it. So basically it's just something that I found, which I thought I like with all the moving parts and stuff. Usually my screen is over it, so you only see a little bit of it, but yeah.
Top! That's pure Star Citizen Flex, right there, live hangar vibes only.
I don't mind you sharing that with me as well, Pagan, because I have something here on my computer that is not visible to everyone. That is basically a screen that I can use to display my computer's vitals, so to speak. So temperatures and stuff like that. It's a nice little display, but there's a do-it-yourself page, and I want to have something in there as well. So if you could share it, that would be great. And for everybody who has not been to the channel yet, don't forget to enter the giveaway. Every 15 minutes we have a raffle for 15 tickets into the giveaway, so you can join in on those. And the giveaway will be on Tuesday in the evening. Yep, to enter the giveaway, !enter giveaway, and you will join the giveaway. And the raffles every 15 minutes, WiseBot will give you a nice heads up. Oh, hello, Kai Lily.
Oh, no, so many at once.
My apologies for that. Like I said, the giveaways have to be funded some way. Yeah, that's the bad part about it, but we'll be good. Oh, look at that! There he is! Look at that! Hello. Very good, sir. Let's get back to business. I'll put on my helmet just in case, because last time my whole environment around me went away and I was just choking and stuff. Anyways, this over here is the Prospector, which is technically a single person ship, just like the Vulture, but yeah, someone can sit on the bed, etc. These are the bags. That's where you collect your materials that you mine. They are removable if you unlock the ports, and you can swap them out if you want to. VTOL engines. There's some cargo stuff in the back. I'm not sure how this works. Never used it. Yep. More saddlebags on the other side. Some more VTOL engines and a big, huge arm that can extend, well, about 5-6 times the length that it has now. There is a way to enter it here on the side. There's a door with a ladder. You can look at it, hit F, and it will extend the ladder so you can get in. Yeah, it's like I said, it closes out for every person entering the ship. There's also another variant of the ship that is the Fortune, which actually makes salvaging possible, but it only has one head instead of two heads, and it has a slightly more bigger interior. You can go all the way to the back, which is a leather elevator. This one doesn't, so it has components, but they are not up to the golden standard yet. And yeah, exactly. But it's the other one is also a very cool ship. Same look, same feel, etc. So there's little else you can do. Storage over there doesn't work yet. Storage underneath the bed doesn't work yet. So other than sitting and sleeping, there's not much you can do in this room. Yeah, there's a toilet if you want, but it's not in the game yet. Here you can check it out if you want. It's a toilet actually, so there's a shower head overhead, and you can sit on the toilet and take a shower at the same time. Very useful for certain large messages if you want to do that. And over here is your pilot seat. Yeah. And thankfully there's a door in there as well. I'll open the door for you. There you go. Alright. You're halfway inside the ship. No Thrustler, you have a problem. They're outside. Alright, I'll go sit in the bed, so it will be less exciting for the people watching the stream, but I'll let you fly the ship. No, it's fine. Okay, well, you could share it, yeah, of course. This would be a good idea. Yeah. And I'll try and enter the stream.
Yep.
Ah, there we go. Apparently I was
Ik sla die tegel.
somehow I was a little bit
Bij mij nou heel.
Nou, bij mij niet, bij mij is het een zak geworden.
Let me see. I get
Ja,
some
die staat op de
sound from
vaart.
somewhere. Not sure. Oh, that was a shout out. Ah, Dreamy, Dreamy. Sorry, I was like, what the hell? I muted this thing. Where is it coming from? Yeah. Where do we go? We can try to go back to where we started in make L1 or make L2 if you want. Yep, there's Mick Dash. Yep, one of those. Which are you like? It's the same. It's the same. Oh, I can view the outside of the ship. That's good. Well, it doesn't always work, but I'm sitting on the bed, and usually it just shows me sitting on the bed. But in this case, I actually see the ship, so. Okay, well, stop it. That's fine. What's not good? All right. You okay? Okay. All right. So now we do the same thing. Around us, you see these big rocks floating in space. So basically, just like with the vulture, we're going to scan them. Make sure you're not in quantum anymore, because that will make it a little difficult to fly. Yeah, so little blue dots. Make sure that the range is far enough. Now you look for anything that is not equivalent to 2000 or multiples of it. That's good, and the higher the number, the better and the more there is. But we're going to try this first, and you will notice that most of the rocks that we will find are actually not mineable because they're too difficult to, they're too large. Yeah, I'm teaching Dreamy. He wants to learn about mining and salvaging. All right. Yeah, be careful with that. All right, this raffle has been gone, so everybody who wants to join in on the raffle, !, join at your username to join in on the raffle. You got 120 seconds, otherwise known as 2 minutes. It's a multi-raffle, so the more people join, the more people win. Mm-hmm. E-type. Okay, press M, so you go into the mining mode. Kilometers, yes. Careful. So this is a very big one. I don't think you will be able to do this, but if you press M, you will go into mining mode.
Dreamillion, yes. Getting schooled on space rocks and shipling. Next up, how not to explode your prospector for science.
Oh, wait. You need to scan it first. So if you leave the M on, it will stay in mining mode, and that thing can extend. That's fine. Just don't shoot at it yet. And it will tell you of what it consists. So in the bottom right of your screen, you will see eventually that it scanned it, and it will tell you of what it is composed of. So backslide, stuff like that, maybe even quantum, I don't know. Yeah, and there is probably something that says whether it's easy, medium, hard, or impossible. Okay, so it's impossible. Then we try to find another one, so you cannot break this one. Yep. No, just fly around until you see another one. Yeah, you need to scan because this one is not good, so just carry on where you were flying and see there. In the meantime, Dreamy Lion and Strutnuts, you won 15 tickets each. Congratulations. Those people new to the giveaway, we also have tickets. You also earn tickets by just viewing the stream. You don't even have to do anything, just be here. And you only need 1 ticket to win. That's not necessarily true. I think even experienced people have that same issue. Yeah, you just keep flying. Don't just look around because they are scattered, just like with the salvage. So once you're done with the salvage or with the mining, you'll have to fly on and see what else you can find. Careful with the rock. I think that's the same one. Well, you need to fly away from this one because this one is not good. And if you don't see anything directly on your scanners, it means it's probably about 15 kilometers or further out from where you are. Well, yeah, you just need to go and fly into those asteroids again, right in front of you. Just keep on going forward until you find another spot with all the dots and little bubbles. So there's 1, 2, maybe 3 asteroids clustered together. It's usually single ones, but and if this just takes too much time, we will fly back to Microtech. And we can try one of the moons and do some ground mining, which is also very good to do with this one. Yeah, that's fine. Just be careful not to fly into it because this is a fragile ship. I've got a ship that if you fly that, you can fly into some rocks before it explodes. So am I. You said you were out of the game a little bit, right? It was still a starter pack, I think, in the last event. So not this one, but the previous one, there was a Nomad that you can buy in a starter pack. But I mean, the game is in development for about 13 years, so if you say I bought it a long time ago and didn't do anything with it, I would have expected it to be 5 years or longer, perhaps, but... Okay. Just like me. I don't like to steal from people. Unless you die and you lie there on the floor and I don't know you, then I'm going to clear out your back, yeah. That depends. Depends on the reason why you died. If I killed you, then... The thing is, there are some PvP areas, and unless you are somebody I know and we play together, you have a chance of dying. Usually it will be me that dies, but there's a chance you might not survive an encounter. Doesn't risk your life as much. Well, the... Very true. Well then, I would like to show that if I go to my reputation, you actually see that in Covalex I'm already working on my senior contracts over there. So that means that yeah, even on the contracts I can help, because I have a lot of interesting ships that you can use for cargo hauling. So yeah, could be that you're appearing more often on the stream now if you want. We had another raffle. Oh no, we didn't have a raffle. I thought I saw something and that was something else, but another raffle is due in 3 minutes. So how are we finding the rocks? But all impossible. All right, let's take it. Let's make it a little more easy. Let's go planet mining, surface mining as they call it. That's a big one. All right, head back to Microtech. Yep, just hit F2, then you go directly to your map on your Moby glass. and just go to Microtech. You can also already see if you want to go to Clio or Calliope. So go into one of the moons. Yeah, you have to go to Microtech first in order to get to the moons. Yeah? No? Just take any of the moons except for, let's see, which one do we know? Don't we want? There's one we don't want to go to. Oh, that was the one that we want. That's fine. Let's go. Go. Very good. I used to be very unsure of myself. Now I don't know anymore. You're pulling a lot of G's. I'm blacking out. Oh, that's fine. Don't worry. Oh yeah, I just black out. As long as you don't crash, I just stay alive. Oh, that's fine. You have a med gun, right? Or some med pens? Oh, then you're screwed. If I die, I have med pens on me. You can use those. Down to the planet. See if there's a mining. Is there a mining facility on the planet? If you... Yeah, that's fine too. If you select that... Yeah, that's fine. As long as it's not a facility like... what do you call those? Data centers and stuff like that. Yeah, those are a little bit... Ooh, Hudson Hawk is waiting for... I can't wait for the Arestra or the Orion. Was it the Orion is, I think, pretty much the biggest ship in the game. Alright people, the raffle has started again. Yes, and everybody's in for the raffle as well. All right. Yeah. No, we do want to do that. We do want to get there this evening.
Heads up, ads are rolling, but if you want to skip those pesky breaks and help keep the stream alive, hit that Twitch Prime button. It's a win-win. No ads for you. More fuel for fun family gaming.
Okay, we don't want to go to the site. Try to find some flat parts of land and just go to the planet, go down. Don't crash into the planet or moon. Don't forget to turn off your quantum because you're going pretty fast. Alright, so now we just go down to the planet, go to the moon in this case, then go as low as you can. And then you start tapping again, just like you did in space, and you will look for the same balls. Anything that has these little balls and the distance, just go to it. That's right now we're not making any differences, just watch the floor. Okay, so imagine this. The bigger the bigger the rock is. Oh, you actually won 15 tickets together with Aorus and Hog in the giveaway. Congratulations. Okay, so the bigger the rocks are, the harder it will be to crack. And mind you, you have a medium ship right now, which is not big enough to handle the big rocks. I don't even have different mining heads on it, because the mining heads you can change into something else. You can put extra modules on it. So this one is actually completely vanilla. There's nothing wrong, nothing changed, sorry. So you need to look for the smaller one. So again, if you turn on the mining mode, so hit M, and then go to the smaller rocks. So if you press tab, you will see rocks that light up. And those rocks that light up, those are the ones you can mine. So if you go closer, it will again tell you what it's made up of. And it's easy. Okay, so look at it. Yeah, so the thing is, what you would like to do is find rocks that has the least amount of inert materials, because inert materials means it's worthless, it's junk. But they will, yeah. So basically the thing is, it will fill up your bags. So the more of this inert materials you have, the less you can carry of the stuff that is actually worth something. Eventually, when you start mining, you will learn that certain materials like gold, bexolite, beryl, those are pretty interesting stuff because they can give you a lot of money. Things like copper, iron, those are more common, and you will need it for crafting later on, but it's pretty worthless now, or it needs to be there for an event. So we need copper for the event, corundum for the event, and tungsten. And tungsten is the most valuable of the three. But if you see easy and there's a kind of a yellowish line around the rock, then we have to break it. If it says easy and there's a purplish line around it, we have to mine it. So we cannot break it, we have to absorb the materials. Above that is a little indicator how much SCU that it is. .42. So there's a good chance you don't need to break this one. So what you do is you hit, is it yellow or purple? It's purple. Okay, so you don't have to break it, you can immediately extract it. So hold the left alt and press the fire button. Yeah, so now you're in extraction mode. And now if you look at it and you just leave the alt button alone and you press fire, your left mouse, and you see the little rocks coming from it. Velocity. Good evening, 07's welcome in. So check out one of the other ones, the other rocks. Okay, and how large is the rock? Okay, so you can extract that one too. You don't have to do anything, just get it. You don't need to press it. And you need to get a little closer. You can get closer. Turnabout, 07's, welcome in. Good question, Velocity. The elevators are working for most of my missions today. I did the little tips that I got from Turnabout yesterday, and I have to say that it worked out really well because I completely finished tier 5 on Hurston now and working my way up through Microtech. It's your call. If you say I don't want that, then we just leave it. If you are in the extraction mode, you also see how much room you have left. So the right arc has little segments. When it's full, then your bags are full. You need to get rid of the stuff. All right. No, but it's more for the experience right now, so that's good. Hit tab, find another spot where there's another little bubbles, and try to go in as much as a straight line as you can, or maybe in an arc of a max 45 degrees left or right, so you don't come back to the same spot each and every time. Sometimes you don't find anything, sometimes you find stuff. So, and if you don't want to go too fast, if you press K, you will actually enter into VTOL mode. So your engines don't have too much thrust going forward. You're working on tier 2 in Microtech, Velocity. That's fine. I think I have tier 2 on all of them. I got tier 5 on Hurston, and I got tier 3 on Arcorp, I believe. I can give it a check. Yeah, tier 3 on Arcorp. Heading towards tier 3 on Microtech, but I want to try to finish Microtech because I think they have pretty interesting skins. We're not going to win with any of the other factions, and besides, everybody's going for Hurston because of the 5% discount, and Hurston has the biggest shipyard with New Deal. You leave those alone. Those are basically hand minables or ground minables. They're not as interesting right now, but if you have a LSGO, which is a mech suit, basically for mining, you can do those. If you have a rock mining, or if you want to do hand mining with your multi-tool, you can do those. So if you want to get the event stuff, I usually go to Wala, which is around around Arcorp, and there's a lot of stuff there that you can mine that has a lot of tungsten and a lot of corundum, which you need for the event. And the thing is, if you mine this, you get ore or raw materials, and you can't do anything with it. You have to refine it first, and that's what we're going to do in a bit. I'll give you about 10 minutes to try and find whatever you can, and then we will proceed to Arc L2, which is quite big of a jump. And then we'll start doing some stuff with the mole, so you can see what it is like if you have multi-crew mining. Based on the experience so far, which you had with salvaging and mining, is there any idea what you like? Alright, well, you haven't mined yet. You only have gathered stuff and found stuff, but you still need to mine, and that's going to be the tricky part. Alright, but what's the composition of the rock? Mm-hmm. Alright, so get a little closer because you're pretty far away. Closer, 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 closer. Okay, stop. I think that's pretty close enough now. So what you need to do now, you hold the left Alt again and you press fire once. Alright. Right, now you're in mining mode, so now this is a different situation. You cannot just point and get it. You will need to do a little extra. You need to make sure, if you look at the right side, if you look at the rock, the right arc, sorry, now is consistent of something that's green, there's something, sorry, yellow, there's green, and there's red. So the yellow part is everything all the way up to the green part, and you need to be in the green part. So slightly to the right of that right arc, you see a percentage, and that's how your beam is. So if you press fire and you aim at the rock, good. So now you see that nothing is happening. So you need to carefully scroll the mouse wheel a little bit up to increase the intensity. And you need to make sure that it gets into the green part, but not into the red part. So you need to increase it, and you see it going up. And then if it goes up, just make sure you don't scroll too far up, because it's not that if it scrolls up about halfway, you need to scroll up further. It may jump up a little bit more and more and more. If it gets into the red, disengage. So it should not have any red in that area. The red should be clear, and it cools down the red part a little slower than the green part. So if you have to start over, just let it go. But you already finished, okay? If you remain in the red part, don't shoot at it. If you remain in the red part, it may explode too hard, it may damage your ship, it may destroy you, and you will lose materials, because the materials may get lost, because you overheating basically, and so now you have to scan each and every individual part again, and you will notice that the composition has changed a bit. Even though it has the same materials, it could be that you have 100% Terranite and no inert materials. Or it has... yeah. So now hit the left alt again and one short press on the fire button, and now you can get the 100% Terranite. Yeah. And we will leave that alone. You just have to click once, you don't have to keep pressing the button. Usually if once the rock is gone, it will turn off automatically. And keep an eye on how full your bags are. Now you don't break anything with this. The only thing that can happen is if you don't switch to the extraction mode and you start mining whatever you have on there, you could explode the rock, because yeah, the rock doesn't need cracking anymore, so and that little rock in front of the big one, what's that? Yeah? Okay, it could be that you have to break it, but in the meantime, just make sure you go into the raffle. If you want, there's another raffle, exclamation mark, join at your username. Get them tickets. You have to type it each and every time again. The big advantage of this this ship, the Prospector, and the Fortune as well, by the way, is that they have such a very nice window, such a nice view from the cockpit. Mm-hmm. Let me know when the bags are full. Oh, we carry on until they're full. That's fine. I got some water. Got some stuff with me. I got water. I got food. I got some lux. I didn't bring any lux, so I only have water, and I have some apples, and I have some noodles. Oh, you're in a row. You won again. 15 tickets together with Dreamy Lion. Let's enjoy the view a little bit from the cockpit. You found something? Oh, I did. Yeah, I don't think you will be able to really do the big ones, but you're still in extraction mode, so you need to change first. Okay. No, no. Yeah, but you can't do extraction mode because you need to crack it first. I think it's a little bit bigger than SU. Oh, okay. They need to get closer. It's quite far away. Oh, if it's perhaps it's already cracked, so give it a try. Point at it. Yeah. I don't know.
Found some stubborn rocks that refuse to give up their secrets. Mining's got more attitude than me tonight.
I don't know. It could be behind a rock or inside a rock. So if you look at the rocks again, yeah. Well, it's not extracting. Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. It's just like in real life. If something seems to be good to be true, it most likely is. Yep. Ah, your bags are full. Alright, so now we proceed to Arc L3, Arc L2. So go into space. No, you need to go into space first, I think. And don't forget you're still in VTOL, huh? So press K. Oh, okay. Well, if you're on a planet, you should. Right, so there's going to be a little route to go to, so it can take a little while before we get there. Those people in, yeah, we have time. But I want to make you experience how we can do this with the extraction and stuff. So what we're going to do when we get there is you land the ship again. It's a space station just like Port Wrestler, but there's no moon or planet around. But those stations where we are going to, these are basically refineries. So they have a name for it. I can't remember what they're called. ARC L2. ARC, yeah. ARC, yeah. Account, good in. No, ARC. ARC-L2. Very good. Alright, people, those people in chat, you know what we do when we do a long jump? Let's spawn a Tangia dungeon.
Echo, echo. Who's there? Space gremlins or just high count again?
Thank you, Alicia.
Mm-hmm.
The Tangia dungeon. Yeah, you need to sign up for it at Tangia first, but it's just like a little mini game. So basically,
Dungeon doors are open. If you don't join now, you're missing out on all my sassy guidance.
so the thing what happens is basically you can join and you can earn weapons and points and stuff like that. It's just something to don't have to wait and see what happens in a long quantum jump. I promise I would have done this, but I haven't done it yet. So I think that's different. The join with your username is for the raffle. For this you only do but Tom's giveaway bot things that see people want to join the raffle, and there's no raffle running at the moment. So see, there we go. But the dungeon already started, so you can't join. And you need to join first is down below in the about section and stuff, where you can see all my gear and schedules and stuff like that. You find something that's Tangia. There's a little icon next to the name on the right of it, and there's one that brings you to the dungeon where you can create a character. And then first you go in wearing nothing, and then you can earn some equipment, some gear, some weapons and points, just for fun. It's something to keep you busy. And in the future future streams, I will have some fishing game in there as well, where you can actually fish. Yeah, so basically there's a little thing in the top that gives you a little round screen, and you see you can fish, and then you throw a line and you get something. You can get boots, you can fish, and you get points and stuff like that. So yeah. And if you earn channel points, you can actually do fun things with the channel as well. Yeah, it's you can do that. It's very small ones. If I don't mind, if I don't see what's happening in chat because I'm busy, that's how people can get my attention. And there's a whole lot of stuff. Dutch is basically because your system is set in Dutch, probably. This one's also fun. I didn't say anything. I was just waiting until my screen was cleaned.
You missed a spot on that screen, but your spaceship's still looking fresh. Tanja crew assemble if you want loot.
The good thing about Alicia, she can actually see the screen. She was just commenting on how my screen was cleaned. She can actually see my screen. There was a little delay then, yeah. Latency.
Screen's so clean I can see your future mining profits. Don't let that spaceship get jealous.
Yeah, she has a memory. She remembers. She interacts with the people in stream. She interacts with me. She listens to me. You can ask her anything. She's connected to the internet, so if there's something you want to know, she can look it up and she will give you an answer. So is there a prying question that you want to have the answer to that is not related to how big space is and stuff? You can ask her something about the game. You can ask her about real life stuff. You can ask anything. Alicia, what can you tell me about the Prospector mining ship in Star Citizen? I can see she's thinking now.
MESC, Prospector, Solo Miner Stream, Telescopic Arm, Swappable Lasers, holds 32 SCU ore. Rentable if you're feeling non-committal.
There you go. Yeah, she's impressive. All right, just to be sure, the dish-like thing, that's not really a dish-like thing, that's the top, so you need to turn around. Just go as close as you can, not too close. Yeah. Please fly coupled. Don't uncouple yet. Yeah, just saying. Oh yeah. Ah, yeah, okay. Sorry. We can do that when we land. I think you can make that, right? Yeah. All right, you can hail the station now. You can request landing. Okay, be careful. It's a small ship, small hangar. Yeah, that's what the cat says. If it fits, it sits. Nope, not anymore. We had one a long time ago. Came with a girlfriend. So it's either the cat has to go or the girlfriend has to go. Now I don't have either anymore. Oh no, she's not my wife, so that's fine. I don't tell my wife I have a girlfriend. That's gonna cause issues. We don't want that. What? Yeah. Meet my wife, Kailali. On the couch? No. Oh, by the way, we do have a nice couch that has this. You can bring out the. Yep, new raffle has begun. No. All right, get your raffle tickets in. Oh, you got 1 on 20 seconds, so 2 minutes. I think you can land in 2 minutes. A little further forward. All right, touchdown. If you get your raffle tickets in, I'll give you, before you get up, don't get up from the seat yet. Get your raffle tickets in, good. Now press on the, while sitting at this, at the pilot seat, hit the right Alt and K. It will tell you that it unlocks the shipboards. Alright. Now you can get up. Yes, please. Always turn off the engines if you're parked somewhere. Whether it's planet side or not. Can you open the door?
Ads,
not.
ads incoming. Use your Twitch Prime if you want to skip this or show some love to FunFamilyGaming without the wait.
Alright, you should be able to get out now. Yep. Alright. Let's try that again. Yeah, I'm coming out, I'm coming out. No, 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 no. Drop? No. Inventory is it? Ah, there it is. Bottle of water. Yeah, I know. I was already doing working on it. This is faster than dropping it. There you go. It's not my hanger, I don't care. As long as you don't throw it on the freight elevator, because that will bug it out. No, don't be tempted. Yeah, you can drop it here, that's fine. I usually tend to drop it in those holes over there, just beside the platform. Usually they disappear when you throw it in here. Anyway, you have this big tractor beam that you got from me earlier. Very good. These things can get off.
Congrats, Turnabouts 1A Hudson Hawk. Ticket King for tonight. Don't spend it all in one place unless that place has shiny ships.
Yes, please. Uh, 32 in total. Alicia told you.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one. I hope that they don't bug out because you cannot put more than one SU up. But we'll see. Okay, bring him down.
Copy that, boss man. Tractor beam ready to make things vanish like your old mall hanger.
Yep, works. Thank you. The bug is that you cannot stack boxes more than one SU high. So you cannot stack the boxes. You get errors. If you bring down the elevator, it just says it can't do it as an internal error or something. All right, let's go learn how to refine.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Let's see, I should be able to store this. No, I'm just storing the
Your
ship.
vehicle has been replaced with a
There we go. Oh, they were decent, yeah. Alright, go to the lobby. You should see me park. I got clips of me parking where people actually say, okay, parked it. Alright, each and every station is different. Though they are the same, they are also different. So that means they have the landing pads, basically where we came from. There's a hospital. There's a viewing area, basically, and elevators. Yeah. Yeah, except as well that you can see here you have refinery, so that's where we're going indeed. And the Galleria usually has an admin where you can pay off fines and stuff like that. I'm not sure if you've ever been here before.
Accounts, please contact management. Accounts, contact management. Thank you.
Oh. Let it sink in how this is all on the space station. Yeah. There is no loading screen, yeah. Yep. That's the only one, yeah. Alright, here you can buy stuff. We don't go in there yet now, but if you want to have different mining heads or something and you start looking into which mining head you want, then this is the place where you can get them. You can see them there on the walls. Yep, there's food and drinks, clothing. But we want to go up because up here is the refining section. Yeah, NPCs don't mind where they walk. But this is basically the console where you need to go. Not sure if I can see. I can see with you, so click begin. Alright, so what you need to do now, you can select ARC-L2 and you can say down below, the green button. Yeah, so now you need to select everything that you want to refine. So basically just select everything. I'll leave that for now. Just select everything first, what you want to refine. There you go. And you don't scroll, or you can't scroll, so that this is everything you see, and you see the nerd materials, you can't do that. So technically the most you can get out of this is quartz. It's a new bug, Dreamy, yeah, that's true. So you will get 17 SEU of quartz, 5 SEU of laranite, 8 of gold. You don't have enough for corundum, so you will not get anything for that. And 5 for terranite. The inert materials will be gone. So now if you click on select an option in the top, you have all these ways how you want to refine. And just click the first one. You will see now just below that box, high speed, moderate cost, low yield. So if you want to do this, it will be fast, but it's just below the orange box. That says Cormac method. This part. So yeah, if you click on it, down below that it says high speed, moderate cost, low yield. If you click it again, and you go, for example, to the Gaskin process, you'll see it's high speed, high cost, moderate yield. But it's quite expensive, and you want to do this as best as possible, but as low as possible in relation to cost. So click it again. And I would suggest there's two, but I think I always use the Dynix solventation. So it's a very low speed, low cost, but a high yield. So that means you can get it takes maybe 20 to 26 hours, somewhere roughly in between, depends on what you have. It will cost you about 2, maybe 3,000 credits, but you get a highest profit out of what you get and sell it. So click on get quote, bottom right. So it costs you 1,316. It takes you 8 hours. Okay, so you don't have any very high, what do you call it? High value parts in there, and big loads. So if you say confirm, it will start working, and in about 9 hours from now, this will be done and you can pick it up. So hit confirm. So now it will sit. Now you see it's accepted and it's starting to work, and you see the yield is already running up. So once it is done, which is in 9 hours real time, you click on select storage option down below. You can do that. Oh, it doesn't show anything for me. And then you can say you want to have it in ARC-L2. And you don't click the button now, but when it's done, it just says collect, and it will put it straight into your storage here on the station. And then you can come with your Nomad, and you can pick it up from the elevator, you can put it in your Nomad, and you can go somewhere to sell the stuff. Over here you can sell the ore. If you don't want to refine it, you can sell the ore. And down below is something in here. Down below is something interesting you might want to look at.
Open the billing.
The other thing you can do is you can rent ships. And you have the ability to rent the Prospector for a day for 73,000. So you don't have to buy it, you can rent it. And the good thing is, you have 4 of those bags. They are in your inventory here on the station. So technically speaking, you could come in with full bags and swap them with the empty ones and go out. And then when you come back, you can do 64 SEU in one go. So you can have the bags. I don't need them back. Nice work, mate. And I promise you we would go do a little multi-crew mining.
Report to the manager's office if you think it's yours.
If I'm correct, I should have them all over here. Alright, let's go back to the lobby. Or the hangar, sorry. I'm not sure what you want to do after the stream, if you want to stay here, yes or no. Otherwise, it might be good to already request your nomads to this place. Or if you have any other ship. Unless you have something in your inventory and your ship, and that will be lost. Alright. Okay, so call it back if you haven't done so. Okay, so that means that you don't have to wait necessarily until the ship gets here, because I'm pretty sure we will have some fun with these ships. Let's get it first.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Yep, it is here.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has please visit us
Okay.
again. Goodbye.
You mean real life or here? Ah, okay. True enough, true enough. We're going to the large hangar. Yep, I'll wait here until you get back. In the meantime, I think people can already get their tickets again, because I think it's about time to get some raffled up. So what do you think, Alicia?
Mm-hmm.
Is a new prospect doing a good job?
Big fan of this vibe. Clean lines. Lots of room for questionable parking decisions. That shirt's got main character energy too.
If you're back, type in !join at your username to enter into the giveaway raffle. Yep, raffle time. Alright, piece of advice, turn on your, put on your helmet, yes. And, well, this is the currently largest mining ship in the universe, but as I mentioned, the Orion is going to be way bigger than this one, and the Arestra will be for actually refining and stuff. I think it can mine itself as well, doesn't it, turnabout? Alright, these spots a little bit bigger, so this thing in total can hold 96 SCU. Alright. Careful, there's an elevator coming down. I think next time when we meet, I want to show you a ship that you can spend at least 30 minutes in walking around if you want. Oh. This is the Polaris. Alright. So, quick tour. These are supposed to be component parts, I think. On these sides, on each of the sides, basically, is a little area where you have external turrets. Don't sit in it right now, but they are open. So if you look in the front, there's no windows and stuff. So if you are going to sit in this one to mine, you definitely want to wear a helmet because you might suffocate. But if you sit down and you go there, the whole thing will extend. So that's why I said not to sit down, because it will have a little issue. And it's on both sides. So up here we have our kitchen area. And over here is a person quarters. These eventually will double as escape pods as well. The shower is over here, I think, somewhere. Yeah, there should be. I don't know. You can stink as much as you want. Actually, I don't know where it is. Good question. This is like more like an engineering area. Down here is another mining head. I'm going to try that out later, so you don't have to go down yet. He said while he was going down. And right here in front we have a cockpit with a co-pilot seat. So now I can fly. Oh, let's turn this thing on. Do you have power on your stations? If you hold F, you can look around the consoles. There should be something that says power on. Alright, this is by the way a slightly modified ship. So it's not entirely vanilla anymore. It has 3 different heads. It has all different kinds of modules. And it has a different paint because normally this thing is orange. Yeah. Indeed. Oh. Yellow. If you look at the caterpillar, they have yellow, a lot of yellow. All right, let's go visit the Wala. Oh, you're on a roll. Uh, 21:18, so 3 minutes. And congratulations, Remy, as well. If you want to know how many tickets you have, exclamation mark tickets, and you can see the amount of tickets you got. You're still there. Wasn't me. There we go, and on to Walla. So if you want to rent your prospector, for example, and you want to do some missions, like I mentioned, we have this current event, the Save Stanton event, where you actually bring certain kind of things. If you want to do the cargo missions, the issue is that a lot of people have issues with the elevators. They are broken. Sometimes they don't show. Sometimes they are overloaded while there's nothing in there and stuff like that. So this is another safe way to do it, and you combine both, or at least two of the favorite things that you got. So basically, if you like hauling and you like mining, then it's a good combination. So one of the locations we're going to is a mining area. We're not going to the area itself. We'll be doing that on the planet, just like we did that before with the prospector. But now we may have a chance to get the impossible rocks as well, because we're with two of us and we have modified modules. You did? Is that normal? Because I didn't hear anything. Okay. Okay. Can you reach them? Shame. Which speed bottles are there? Are they Jupiter? Round. Oh, that's a shame. That's an even bigger shame. Alright. So we do the same thing. I'm going to see if we can find something that is interesting. And this is obsidian. There's gold and tungsten. No. What you will do is you will go out of your chair. And you will go down that ladder that I told you shouldn't go down to. I can tell. Alright. If you go and sit in that chair, it will extend the chair a little bit. That one is, by the way, that has a glass canopy, so you shouldn't be suffocating, but there is some bug. So right in front of the door, if you didn't have your helmet. Alright. I know. Doesn't mean that it's going to be impossible. We're going to try and see if we can do this. So, I'm in the seat to the right of you. So we're going to see if we can do this. I'm hitting it. You should be in fracture mode. Alright, now we are going up. Put it on 50%. Not sure if this is gonna work. What happens if we cross the beams? Oh, it's not Ghostbusters. Okay. I'm not sure. Am I in the... No. But I got the same one you have, so keep going. I think I took the wrong one. I need the one on your left. Yeah, you're using the Hofstad, and the other one is a Helix. So I got two Hofstads on this and one Helix. You will notice that the beam is different. Could be, I don't know. Mr. Yeah. No, it's not moving anything at all, so it really is impossible for us to break. Yep, and you can reach it?
No way, really? No way, no way.
Yeah, but you can break it. I think it's more than 10, right? It's 3. No, let's just leave it. Just leave it. Oh, crap. I'm now below the ship. I will get back in. Mr. Teddyman, welcome in. No, you can't. You can't do anything. Just stay in that mining net. Alright, the one that... no problem, Mr. Teddyman. Thank you for the log, I appreciate it. I'm doing the same thing, by the way, so... Alright, that rock in front of us, is that... I think that's too large as well. Alright. Gonna swing you around. That one's impossible too, I think. One in front of us? Alright. You want to try it alone, or do you want me to help you with one of the other lasers? No? Let me check. Hang on. It's interesting because it's 60% of this 45 SEU rock is tungsten, and that's the expensive part that you need for the mission. I know. That's fine. Don't put it on hard. Don't put it full open. Don't put it on 100%. Slowly. Yeah, but it just mean don't put it on max immediately. Because sometimes another raffle has begun. We're going to make it a little harder for you. See, now you can do it with 2 of us. That's easier. Yep. See, and this is what I mean with multi-mode of multi-crew mining. You can now extract it, I think, and some of these blocks might still be too big, but it's easier to crack them now.
Heads up, ads running for the 6 minutes and a half. If you want to skip them and keep supporting FunFamilyGaming, now's a perfect time to link that Twitch Prime.
Yes, we're taking that. Yeah, the thing is, the important part is to keep an eye on the SCU, so the amount of rock, of viable stuff that you can get from it. Yeah. No matter if it's small or big, 100% of something we need, always take it. What? Alright, but it should not be hard at this moment, right? There's a good chance, yeah. Well, that is the shower here in the back. You can't reach it, you mean? Oh, let me move the ship a bit. Yeah, I know. I'm just giving enough room.
SCM SAU check mandatory if you want that sweet payout instead of space dust. Also, never trust rocks bigger than your ego.
Right, Alicia.
Mm-hmm.
We're only at 16 SEU still, and the rock was 45, so it should still be enough to gather.
Space granted, Captain. Just don't scratch that paint or you're buying coffee for the crew all week.
Somebody named his Polaris Idris, really? Nope.
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on.
Well, we have some time left. We can check around. I'll just leave it. Pretty sure we'll find some more stuff. I mean, we have quite a bit of ICU from this rock. That's good. You want to stay in the laser, or you want to... Okay. Then I'll go find some new rocks to crack. Being chauffeured around and... Well, yeah, true enough, but you're closer to the ground now. I can make you scared without you, This is aluminum, so we're not going to stay this way for this one. Usually if you take one rock and you see that the main element is something else is what you need, which right now I'm looking for tungsten and corundum, then if it says one says aluminum as the main component, then the rest will be aluminum as well. Sometimes these things are on the side of the rocks, and that will, especially if you're alone in a big ship like this, which I did in the last couple of weeks, or days actually. The ones on the rock, on the side of the hills, that's a little annoying, so you want to avoid that. That's why I always say go to the flat parts. All right, these things have corundum, and most of these I think should be easy enough for you to crack.
Keep that scanner hot. Aluminum likes to play hide and seek in these fields.
On the left, you actually see on the left arc, you see whether you're on optimal part, yes or no, for cracking it. Well, the thing is, I can't see what you see. Yeah, and I still can't see it. Try again. Okay. So with the org that we're in, we occasionally have to venture out and mine quantum. And that's when this comes in handy. And then you will see there's a whole logistic system going on. People will come in with cargo ships. They will have spare pods, which are empty. We will unlock the port, so when they come and we got quantum, they will remove the pods, put them in the cargo ship, put the empty pods back. They will fly to the refinery, and we can stay here and carry on what we're doing. Because if you mine quantum, quantum is unstable, and if not mined within a certain period of time, or at least brought to the station in a certain period, of time, then your ship will explode. It will become unstable and it will go boom. And then Alicia comes out, ship go boom.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So knowing what you know now, what do you think is best? Mining or salvaging?
Ship go boom, not on my watch, boss. I have the bots ready for a hot swap. Nobody wants their insurance premium going up tonight.
But you need 6 million to get both ships. So if you want to have one first, which one would you choose? Mm-hmm. Yep. And I have a website for that, so I can show that later on. Yeah, there's a trading website specifically for trading. So we can check it out afterwards. That's fine. And how much do you have right now? Do you still need about 3 million? Well, there's more rocks right in front of us, so you can still get more. I think the one that you mean the SC Trade Tools website? That's not the one I was looking for. I think it is EUX, UEX. Yeah, that's the one that you need. UEX Corp. But Dreamy SC Trades Tools. SC-Trades. What's it called? I do have the site though, so I know which one you mean.
Dreamily looking for trade routes or best mining spots? See, Tools is your space GPS. Just don't blame me if you end up hauling scrap instead of gold.
Alicia, come on.
Mm-hmm.
We're 65 SCU, so we still have a little bit to go.
All right, Captain, scanners up. If this ship's going anywhere but Boomtown, it'll be because I'm on deck.
What is buggy? Ah, okay, the screens, you mean, the flicker. Okay, well, yeah. Maybe if you go off a bit, I mean, if you're a little off from where you need to be, it can happen. Could be. Fun to see, by the way, now that I can see that the module that you're in is actually moving and stuff and extending out from the ship. Usually you don't see that as much. Or what? Oh. Well, the ones on the side, they extend slightly diagonal outwards and move forward as well. So if you have all three of the mining lasers deployed, that's an awesome sight. It's actually good for making some screenshots. Oh, sorry. It's not doing what I need to do. Yeah, sorry. I was trying to... No, it's fine. I forgot to press. I need to press the Z as well. Yep, quartz. So, QWERTY. Sorry. Yeah, I can type all three of them, but what you do? There's a raffle, by the way, so if you have some time. I got less than 60 seconds, so. There you go. Still in time. Did you check if you can buy it, the ship, or not? You have one. Oh, that's good. Then you can buy it. I thought you said you need to save up for it. I got 40 million. I can spare a bit. I like to show off. Don't worry. I'm down to 37, so I'm back to where I started right before the mission, for the event. So for the event alone, I already gained about 3 million, so. I know. Hey, you earned it. You're doing work, right? You're working for it. Huh. You earn knowledge, life lessons. Well, what's the life lesson you learned from me today, then? That's not a life lesson, that's a gaming lesson. Oh, okay, yeah, well, true. Moped. It's a moped. Yep. A moped is a brommer, yeah. Yep. We're full. That means you can come up from your comfortable seat down there. Well, it's a bigger seat with a bigger view up here. I don't know. That's not comfortable at all. Alright. What's the time anyway? It's 21:51, okay. I think I might actually be able to show you the big ship before next time if you want. Not sure if there's a certain time you want to get off. Well, no, I'm not going to stay up that long. My alarm clock will go at 5:30, so. I can't do that. There's a raft up there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Change. Yeah. It's just a gamble. Do I get to go to school today or do I not? Mm-hmm. shared. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But he didn't pass the doctor, so I couldn't take one. Yeah. If you look at the exterior of the ship, this one has a little transformation going on if you lower your landing gear. And the VTOL engines, they turn as well. That's very true. All right, with your permission, I'm going to keep this stuff on the ship. I mean, you got paid much more than that is worth, so. No, but you mind, you worked for it, so. Sometimes I do it like this. I don't always take the ladders. If you look away from the ladder and you go down, where did you go? You need to be here on the elevator. Yep. Yeah, it looks glitchy for the others, so don't worry. It's fine. There we go. Now the thing is, I need to, I don't want to take these pods off, so I'll just lower the ship. Then I can take the ore directly from the ship in the refinery.
You handle ships like you juggle sleep, reckless but impressive. Show me that beast before your alarm wins.
Your vehicle has been moved to please visit it again.
Okay, so we're not gonna go and get this ship here, so I'm going to Bajini, or maybe even to ArcOrb itself. No, that's not good. You got your ship here. Alright, we're gonna do this another day. We're gonna do this another day. Again. Well, there's plenty of ships you can choose from. I got the Harbinger, I got the Asgard, Pisces, Tarpon.
Please visit
Why?
us again. Goodbye.
Oh, your game crashed. I was standing at Arc L2. Well, these things happen. I mean, it's still an alpha, so. Oh, we got another streamer in the server. I see. This guy Piss Poor Pete is actually a streamer as well. He's talking in the yeah, it's the poor choice of words, but he has this face of a dog. Whenever he talks, the dog just, its mouth just moves like he's talking, but he always has a different body. So sometimes he's this Leonidas from Sparta, the other time he's the Terminator and he has a glowing eye and stuff like that, but he always uses the same head of the dog as his character, so he's not really there. something is wrong. No. My keyboard has a sticky key. Always nice to shout people out, even if they're in the chat in the game. So.
Welcome.
All right, then we're just going to do a little quick ride. Do you want to have what kind of ride do you want to have? Small and easy, nice and luxury.
Alpha Life, sticky keys, surprise Spartans, ships everywhere. Never boarding here. Keep that refinery hold safe or I'll start charging storage fees.
I was still talking, yeah. Are you there? Okay. I was asking how you want to travel over there. You want to travel luxurious? Do you want to travel industrial? Do you want to travel small? All right. And we're going origin style.
Your vehicle, please visit us again. Goodbye.
That's a 400i. Well, all the ships I have are, you can see on the store pages. But this is small ships compared to what you're going to see in a few minutes. It even has a garage for a scooter or moped motorcycle if you want. You remember the X1? You can put it in here and you can use it. This is a ramp to put it in the garage for the X1. But yeah, just like any alien spaceship, we can walk up a ramp. Yep, this is the gravity generator. And we got another raffle going if you want. And if you have any weapons and stuff, you can store them here in the weapons rack. These are suit lockers, but we don't use them. Over here we have some component bays. We have a nice cargo area in the back. 40 something, I believe. You can take the elevator or you can take the stairs to the second level.
Ads incoming. Prime time to flex that Twitch Prime for no ads and support the stream without missing a beat.
Sure you can. Yep. Over here we have the guest rooms on this side. That is my room. What? We have a kitchenette with a nice little dining table, something to explore because this is an exploration ship. This is not really in the game yet, but it will be, where you can actually explore the systems, planets, and stuff like that. We have the bathroom over there. It's yeah, sure we do. Here. See, there's something. There is something over here. I even have ships where the mirrors work. Yeah, no, it's not really finished yet in this one. Then we have the bridge. And this is a small ship of compared to the big luxurious ship, which is the 890 Jump. That thing is like a flying mansion, basically. So pick a seat, left or right, whichever you like. Right. All power to weapons and shields. Why can't you see anything? Oh, hold F and look around the screen a bit. You should be able to find a power on button. Star Trek. Bridge Crew. I have that one too. It's an awesome game. I got a Quest 3 right now. I had to drive to S, but I got a Quest 3 right now. If you have a Quest 3, you can actually do it on PC as well. All right. It is a wonderful game. I like the first time I saw some guys playing this in a multi-stream or multiplayer game. Basically, they had all this these spots, all the seats were taken, and they had voice chat, obviously. So there was this guy sitting next to a girl in the center consoles, and the girl said, "All right, Captain, what do you want to do?" And that guy that looks to his right looks to the captain, and he makes these kind of obscene moves with his hands, as trying to say, "That's a girl." And the captain sitting there, and he just watched this silently going on. He started laughing so loud that the girl next to him was looking, going, "Well, what are you laughing about?" And she didn't know. She didn't see it. She was indicating, that's a girl. It's a girl. You know, it's like, oh man, I was like, yeah. Just like me, I mean, I like making female characters, because if you see those characters walking, it's better to look at a female character than a male character, to be honest. What? I know. Whee! No, I don't. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, maturing. I mean, if you start to evolve, you might end up into some kind of a strange Pokemon. Who knows? I know. You're welcome. Oh, it was already open. Well, if you look around, you can see, judge already by the size of the hangar. It's not the biggest ship in the game yet. No? You just need to save 30 minutes to watch it to find out about the ship.
To the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Let's see, let's bring this one down first because otherwise I know it will happen.
Your vehicle has please
But you're currently in the extra large hangar. This is my own hangar. Sorry. Yeah, you don't want to fall down here as well. This is Sparta. Alright, ready for it? I didn't bring it out this patch yet. No, that's fine.
To the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Not yet.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Oh, I don't like those. Too much sugar. There's still too much junk in there. You don't wanna know. Alright.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been. Please visit us again.
Alright, here she comes. Remember that ship that we came in on? You couldn't even see it when I went down, right? I know. I think actually, I'm not quite sure, but there's a good chance you might actually park your ship in this one. It might be a little bit too high though, but this one has a hangar and you can park ships in it. No, I think it's too high. The hangar won't close unless we go into quantum, it will actually go up. So up here we have a nice little turret with some very big guns. The guns I think are the size of your ship. I am. Let me open the ramp all the way up here. Oh, it takes time, a little time before it gets down. I'm using the big entry. There's an elevator, but I don't like the elevator as much. I think you want to step back a little bit. So this is yeah. Good, I'm gonna eat an apple. No, not that far, but So you can move vehicles up this, and there's ramps on both sides. There's a tractor beam inside, and this actually holds up to 500 something SCU. I know that this is just either the vehicle bay or the area where you can put cargo. Over here are the torpedoes. Yeah, you're breaking up a bit. Don't walk on the torpedoes, by the way. You might get stuck. Here's the elevator, which we could take. This is the control room for the elevator, for the torpedoes, and this is the big gun in the front. Fire extinguishers, yeah, you'll need that when this stuff comes out with engineering. This is actually an elevator where you can put the torpedoes on and bring them up. See you later, Mr. Teddyman. This is engineering. As you can see, there's a lot of cooling water down there. Don't accidentally fall in because you'll die. Because that's freezing cold. Over here we got engineering with the moving engine parts. Yeah. Alright, this is the cargo bay. Let's go to engineering. Actabine! Hello! You have a good day, sir. So here you have another engineering station and stuff. Over here you have an elevator that goes under there. This is more components. Here's the gravity generator. Yep. And over here we have some more components and stuff on the elevator. And here's the hangar. So this is where you can put your ship. Little wings in the back are, I think, guys, another raffle. You can join in on the raffle. I'm gonna have to take some food because I'm having red numbers on my my food level. I'm taking some noodles. Okay, the fun part about this ship, it has a nice little brake area. So if you want to have Star Trek-y, this is actually even better. Alright, now you're my prisoner. In fact, this is the fun part. This is the fun part. You can actually open this little thing. You can put some food or drinks in it, then close it, and then the other side, it actually opens up. Yeah, you can lock the door. You can change the lighting on it. Yeah, and if you do the red one, the red alert, then you know that you have something very bad in there. Yeah, for example. Yep. Then we have a medical facility with, I think, tier 1 beds. So you can set your spawn here as well. So you could take this thing out, and if you die, you would spawn on the ship as long as the ship is not blown up. Human line, turnabout, tier 2. Okay, yeah. So yeah, this is good for group play. escape pods. They don't you? Oh, and I know plenty of things. There's a hatch, so basically where you get out. This is fun. This is the crew area where you can have foods and relaxation. You can play some games over here. There's chess. Oh yeah, you can play it. On the other side we have the crew quarters. So here are some, on each side there's more than one actually crew quarters. I think that's 2 each. Each have their own bathroom, I believe. Their own storage. Yep. Oh, that's fine. Don't steal my, don't you dare steal my stuff, huh? My son does it all the time. When my son comes in the ship, he starts running around taking all the relays. Over here you have 2 of the turrets. These are the captain's quarters. Don't laugh, Dreamy. That's a serious offense. I should put him in a break for that. Their own bathroom, bedroom, stuff like that, so yeah. Even has his own weapons. Oh, bless you. That was my wife. And we have the armory over here. So people can have some suit lockers and some weapons over here. Even big weapons like the railguns can go here. The elevator again, some more escape pods. Then we have the bridge. No, not yet. This is, yeah, the war map, but it doesn't work yet. Yes, this is the Polaris velocity. So you have a captain's... So there's a captain's seat, that's a pilot seat. Co-pilot, some external turrets. I used to have a Polaris, an interest for a week, but that was only to test it out, and I have to give it back, obviously. Couldn't keep it. But that ship is even bigger than this one. I actually get lost in the interest. But yeah, if you fly this thing and you retract the landing gear, the engines kind of go out a little bit, and some things come out of the engine and some other things go in, and there's a whole lot of transformation going on. You can sit in the captain's chair if you want. It's nothing gonna happen. Gives you an idea of how big your combat is. Yeah, well, the thing is, I got this ship as a loaner because I pledged another ship that is actually smaller than this one. And that ship will be coming out later this year, so then this ship will be gone. So yeah, right now this is my biggest ship. I bet you would.
Ludicrously big is Star Citizen's middle name. This ship needs its own postal code.
Yep. But the hangar also has a little bit of downside. Thank you very much for your log, Mr. Teddy Bear. So yeah, this is one giant foot. There's a big landing gear. And I told you I usually use the Starlancer. That's basically my main, daily driver. If you want to do cargo, I think you would love the Starlancer Max. I think I have the Max here. The tag is somewhere else.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Let's lower this one first.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage.
Yeah, the Max is here. I'm gonna have to wait until this one is down, then I can bring up the Max. Velocity asks whether my daily driver is the Max or the tag, and actually it's the tag at the moment. It was the Max, but it's the tag right now. The tag is occupied though. It's on another. I think it's actually on ArcL2, because I did do some cargo runs with it. I always have one of the Furies in there in the little hangar, so that ship has a little hangar on top and fits one kind of ship. Technically, I fitted other ships in there, but it's a little bit finicky. And you can put the MTC, the Grey Cat MTC in the back. But the tag is here as well. I could show you both. Alright, and I'm going to show you the tag. So technically, over here I have a little ground vehicle. That usually goes in the back of the tag if I'm not using it for cargo. Oh, wait. There's a gun in the way. Took that off the tag when I destroyed it. Over here is here's a little Grey Cat MTC that has a little thing on top, so yes, some suit lockers in there, there's some weapon racks, there's a turret seat in here. So this usually goes in the back of the tag. And that over there is my tag. And the tag in this case has more pew pew because I think, did it take it with it? Yes, the tag has attritions all around. Except for the big guns.
More pew pew. The Talons got close for days. Definitely packs the punch if you like your cargo run spicy.
Sorry? You okay? You're still at the vehicle, right? I can bring the ship a little closer. Ah, okay. Well, the good thing about the tag is I think it has the best paint job of all the ships that I got. This paint job just fits this ship. I got the Max has a blue top, the F.U.N paint, because I love that, but it doesn't fit this one. This one just needs to be this red and black. But these big guns on the side, I didn't change those for attritions because I think they look great. The attritions are pretty much the best guns you can get in the game at the moment. Yeah. There's some missile pods in the back, although they're not very useful. In this thing you can put 96 SCU of cargo, but if you use the off-grid part here in the middle, so the sides are gridded and everything in the middle is off-grid, so you could fill it up with cargo and still put the vehicle in here. But you can also put cargo off-grid and you can easily put about 120, 150 somewhere in there. And the good thing about this one But this is actually a good part. It has 2 medical beds. We can put a set of spawn on this. There's drop seats. Oh, they don't. You can sit in it, and technically this is where you're gonna get out of the ship. Don't go out, but otherwise you have to walk all the way around to get back in. But yeah, this is a way to deploy people quickly in a combat zone. That's why they call them drops. Yeah, drop.
Missiles
seats.
out the back. That's how you tell tailgaters not today, Satan.
Yeah. Not today, Satan. These are the seats to go into the guns on the side. So these things up here, they come down, they close the lower. Yeah, go ahead, sit in it. Just don't look down because we're pretty close to the ground and the guns are big. The front, yeah. Then in the front we have a suit locker area where you can put suit lockers, but they don't work yet, so it's more for show. Yep, there's an airlock over there. You can take the stairs or you can take the elevator up to the 2nd level. Of course, why would we get tired? It's late in the evening already. Okay, go to the upper deck. Yep, we're in the lower deck, but the only other way is exit. Yep, we can do that when we get out of the ship. Let's show you the bridge first. So these are the escape pods. The fun part is there can be a lot of people on the ship, but there's only 4 escape pods. For those people interested, there's a raffle going on again. This I like as well. This thing has blast shields. See those big buttons on this side? You can actually put blast shields up on the windows. Not sure we need them, but they're there. This is the cockpit. Not many people like it because they have that mailbox, mail slot thing. Letterbox, letter slot, mailbox thing, cockpit.
Heads up, ads are rolling for the next minute and a half. If you've got Twitch Prime handy, now's the perfect moment to use it. Skip those interruptions and keep supporting F.U.N. Robster with 0 extra cost.
No, what people dislike most is basically when you sit in the chair, you don't see the MFDs. So you only see that little arch here in the front that shows the things, like speeds and stuff like that, but you don't see the screens. You actually have to look down. I don't mind. Some components here as well, and then we have the mess hall with 2 toilets, so there's actually 2 bathrooms. Look at the mirror. My precious. No, that's true. That's the thing. Over here are the quarters where the people sleep. 8 bunk beds. And in the back over there are the lockers. They're all functional. It's like I'm trying to sell you the ship, huh? In the max, you would actually have 4 bedrooms over here, and the dining room and stuff would be a lot bigger. But in this case, these elevators go down to the cargo bay where we were entered. And in this case, this is the highlight of the ship. So it's like a little hangar, and you can take this little ship out. And technically, if you're doing really well, you could fit 3 of these in here as well. 2 for sure. 1 absolutely. I do. Steaming hot noodles, which I bought a couple of days ago. And they're still Yep.
Just add snacks and you've got paradise. Who needs luxury when you've got firepower?
Exactly, Alicia. Velocity is absolutely right, especially if you have the one with all the missiles. Those are great. And then we have engineering in the complete back. Everything nicely put together.
See, even the captain knows. Hot noodles are peak ship cuisine. Survival tip 1.
Yep. So these are all components. In the back is a jump drive. These are the engines. And there's a console somewhere around here as well. There. So yeah, that's why I like the ship. It's big enough to be big, but it's not too big, if you get my point. Yeah, well, it's just forward and backwards. So if you go to exit the ship, hopefully it does a full animation. Yep, it opened the door in the bottom. So basically it slides open. Then the elevator comes down all the way to the bottom. So and the difference between this one and the Max, the shape of the ship, so the entirety of the ship is the same as the other one, except it doesn't have the guns in the middle, in the bottom. And the whole bottom part basically, so from the elevator until the back, so the drop seats, the guns, and the medical bay, that's all cargo. So it lowers a ramp in the middle, you're in the middle as well, and it drops the cargo, so you have 220 something grid cargo, and some off-grid if you want to use it. So at the moment I have both the Starlancer variant. There's a third one on the way, which is for building bases. And yep, base building. And I'm going to get that one too. No. It's in the works. And then there's an absolute big variant of this, which is going to be the Odyssey, which is this ship, but then twice as large. It's going to be a capital size ship. And once that comes out, I have that as well. Yep. It's my absolute favorite. When this one came out, I was sold. At least I was sold on the Max. The tag came later. Yeah. It's something you need to get used to.
That cargo space, though, dreams of hoarding loot just got real. The Odyssey is gonna need a whole cleaning crew.
Yeah, well, this ship already needs a crew. Let's see. All right, you take a second. Yeah, I got some bigger ships still than this and smaller than the Polaris, but I can show you the whole lineup some other day, I think. Right now, I think I'm actually gonna have to say goodbye to the people in chat. I want to thank you very much for being here. And what we're going to do is I'm going to rate you out. And just trying to find which one. Apparently it's a birthday stream for Hotshot Henry. So I think that would be a very cool thing to just go over there and say happy birthday if you guys haven't been there already. So let me get this raid ready. Good night, Velocity. Thank you for being here. As always, what I like to do is for you guys staying here and actually, how would you rate my guidance today? 10 out of 10. Then I give you all 50 tickets into the giveaway. Everybody earns those 50 tickets. I'm happy, he's happy, hope you're happy. As always, what we do when we raid out, we have this raid message. If you are a follower, you can use the first raid message. If you are a subscriber, you can use the moving emotes. You can actually say hi to the people over there in Henry's nice birthday stream. Again, thank you very much for being here. Thanks for sticking around. I will see you again on Tuesday. Don't forget, Tuesday will be giveaway day, so I will be giving away the 15 euros worth of Steam games or things you want to have in the subscriber store or Star Citizen store, whatever you like. Until then, have a good evening, 07s, and see you Tuesday.
Be there when the light